How y'all doing? Well, hopefully the picture's a little clearer. I just sit here and use my glass wipe and glass cleaner and cleaned all the lenses. There's just a little bit of streaking I can see right there, but that's the outer lens. But otherwise, yeah, looking very good. Well, I got the self-locking nut, 2 plating janers, and a thread chaser. I'm just going to double make sure, and a couple of wrenches. I'm going to go out and work on the Tahoe. Stupid hot already. And I want to get that done, and then I want to get the 2002 up and get that ready to start replacing the wheel bearings, ball joints, inner and outer tie rods, pitman arm, idler arm assembly, and the wheel bearings. Or did I say that? Short-term memory stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go out, start messing with that, get that done, so that way if I don't get my truck done in one day, I can have something to drive. It'd be nice to see how well the Tahoe drives. I can't believe how loose that front end was. So, and something like that, you got to choose. I see I could have replaced the A-arms and all that, but I guess depending on when we go to get it aligned, if it doesn't align worth of crap, then we might have to. But for right now, just getting it back together, getting it tightened up, and going from there. So, alright, I'm going to go see if I can get these tie rods tightened, and so I can put the normal locking nuts on, and start getting things done around here. So, alright. Well, sometimes you just got to walk away from things, sit down and rethink. I didn't want to, but I ended up using a vice grip. I ran the nut on and off a couple of times, and that's a metric thread, a metric coarse thread. I couldn't find anything to fit it, so I got that ran on, and we got those torqued. And we're starting to put stuff back together, and I'm going to drop it on the ground. And let's see, I'm kind of curious. I keep looking back. Okay, that's just bent over, and I think that's just laying there. Okay, I'll make sure something hasn't chewed on more wires again, because last time we fixed these right there, you get the 4x4 working, and I know I got some kind of critter out here that beat off my young trees. So wait, camera looks pretty good today. Cleaned it, and I picked up a little 1/4-inch drive, in fact, and boy, that's been sweet. So I can get right up in here. Get that shroud bolt. Yeah, no, I can't. Let's see. Yeah, you'll see me there. This one I got the extensions put together to get to that one. Gearbox is in the way, so. Okay. Oh, I mounted the gearbox back in that spot, so now I suppose I can't get on it. No. Yeah, because... Yep, that's how that worked yesterday. Well, shoot. Forgot about that. I guess we go back to the old-fashioned way. This is where it kills me, getting up and down. That's what hurts the most. Because I need to get this tight. Then we we can put that skid plate back on under here. Not too bad. Be one of my thumb ratchets. Get off me. Yeah, the ants are coming out. I don't know about everybody else, but the ants are coming out around here. I know I could go get a ratchet, but that'd be too easy. Click. That one's tight. And now, I know the sound goes away when I use the impact, so sorry about that. Oh, glad that landed that way. So now, we'll put this cover on. Then I can dig out the jack. Alright, you probably won't hear me for a few seconds here. There's 1, 2. And everything, all the new parts have been greased, so don't forget that. Otherwise you kind of did all this work for nothing. That's right. That's back on. So our work underneath is done, and then it's now time to pick up the tools, get this thing down on the ground, and then I got to put the steering shaft back on the gearbox, clutch fan and upper shroud, and then we should be able to take this for a test drive, see how well it drives. Couldn't figure out what that white straight up line must be the reflection over there. So, all right, I'll bring it back when it's on the ground. 239,908 miles on the Tahoe. When I got the new front end. That's for me to remember. So we're gonna back the Tahoe up. We still have no check engine lights on. Okay, where'd that... There that is. Okay, I'll go forward. And evidently, I didn't think this, when I go stop to stop and then spin it back, the wheels are not pointed the right direction. But now, it is. So it must only go on one way. Thank goodness. So, God, it just feels. Oh yeah, the steering wheel's level and we're going straight, so. Yeah, it's gonna. Wow, it don't have to play in the steering. I mean, you go, it turns. Before you drove down the road going like this. So, I think we fixed her. Just go take and get the front end line now. Oh, I gotta get the drive shaft for the back of this. At least it's something I can drive if I have to. And I like brakes on already. What? The anti-brake light just popped on. I wonder what the heck that's about. Because after we hooked all that up, that was out. Alright. Yeah, I think we got a new problem. Keep saying this ain't working. Now I just stood on the brakes. I tell you this, the brakes are a hell of a lot better than they used to be. Used to be you'd put the brakes on and the back wheels were locking up. Well, that's gone away, but this electronic brake controller says it's not working. So I'm going to have to test for voltages, but it keeps saying about the suggested fix for it. It says it's got a bad brake line, and I had the brake lines fixed on this, but see, this year Tahoe years ago was involved in a wreck when it was brand new, and let's see if you guys can see it. Now you can see it here. It was pushed up, and I see, yeah, that might be my problem right there. Those are pinched off. This was all, yeah, they're all bent. So they weren't fixed proper. So, wow, that computer got hot. Woo! But it's drivable, it's runnable. Ah. And the rear brakes behave now. Yeah, but as soon as I turn off the... oh, jeez. I turn off the light. As soon as I put this thing in gear, it comes right back on. But brake feels good. So, but yeah, we gotta... oh, I gotta go back. So far, all the codes have gone away on this thing. Well, it happens when you clear them, but let's see. Anti-brake. Oh, come on. Display codes. Current code. Right there it is. And then you go up to the tool fix. Sorry, you guys can't such a... okay. Purple line is door handle. Yeah, that's what I thought. But you know, thinking about that, that may be. That was a popular fix. Or brake fluid line, which is the most popular. Brake master cylinder. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what it says. There's your chart to see. And then here, the customer states anti-brake system ABS light is on. Connected to scan tool, found code CO265. That's what we got. Let you guys read that. Here. Visually spec the anti-lock brake traction control module. Found no. So use multimeter, check for presence of voltage, and grounded it anti. Found both were present, disconnected. So it could be the module on top of that, which GM is known for that, having issues. But I've got a whole nother setup on. I'll finish scanning through this, so hopefully you guys. Well, there, maybe you guys. I don't know, my eyes are giving me fits today. So, yeah. Anyway, right over there, we've got a whole nother braking system. Actually, I think we do. You know what? Oh, that's what I was going to do. We're going to go in and do a functional test. Okay, we'll turn that off. Okay, automated bleed. We'll see if okay, I bet you it won't run because okay, yep, okay. So we gotta go clear codes. Yes. Continue. Okay. ABS light is out. So now automatic bleed. Vehicle speed 0. Apply and keep pressure on the brake pedal. Now we should hear it go, and you don't let up either. You just keep the pressure on it. And guess what? It does not work. So, yep. So I'm going to have to check for power, make sure we got power there. And by now she should have went and it did not do anything. So the ABS is not working, so I'm going to have to check to make sure it's grounded and got power. If it don't, then I'm going to have to find a blown fuse. But now I'm thinking of it now. Wanted to do that test. So we're going to get this Tahoe back to 100% for the kids. My grandkids are going to ride in this thing, so we're going to get the ABS working, because in a panic stop, I tell you, when these vehicles are equipped with ABS and it don't work, or wet roads and you got ABS and it don't work right, that O2, when that acted up that day, scared the living crap out of me. I was going through a town and the light changed colors and I hit the brakes like normal. And yeah, that wasn't good. The truck went all sorts of different directions. And it's not looking, oh, it's there. There it is. So, yeah, there it is. It is here. Yeah, it looks easy to do. Now, why did I find that stuff so hard? Yeah. We might make a fun toy out of this thing yet. Convert it to... Anyway. I know what I got to do, but like I said, This is drivable. So now I think I'm going to go mow the yard where this was. Yeah, actually I want to check the weather forecast. I think we got chances of some rain and crap, so that'll depend, because time's running out for me to get that O2 over there done. And since we got this out, well, actually we got my scanner out, we're gonna go over and see if that ABS light's on, and I'll show you what that one says. So, hey, give me a minute. Okay, just to show you guys, I am hooked up to the 2002 Chevrolet four-wheel drive 5.3 motor. So, and the code just did reset, so we'll go into anti-brakes, display codes, current codes. Again, the CO265 ECMB body control. So, why is that? Oh. I lost my sorry about that. Come on, okay, back it out. Current codes. There, got the yellow. Let's see what it says for this truck. This truck here for the O2, look at that. Anti-lock brake traction control module. And unfortunately that one's under the truck. They've even had a tail light set this code. Huh. Which after I've already done the grounds on this truck, I've cleaned the grounds, I've checked the grounds, and I went away for a while, then come back. Well, now according to my dealer friend that I talked to, he said nope. Since I've done all that and it still does that, you need a module. I'm like, all right. So, and I think this one also has a code with throttle cable, engine, code menu, display codes. All power tree. Oh! Okay, the temperature's warm, so it's not setting the intake gasket. When it was cold, it started setting the intake gasket leak, so now it's warm. The gasket's staying sealed, so I gotta do an intake gasket to this too. I do know that, but it's, as of right now, it has, let's see, no history. I don't remember clearing this one. Freeze frame. Oh, that's where you can. Let's see. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, well. Engine transmission. Let's see if we got any codes there. That's not. Oh, none in the. Okay, that's functional test. Now we could do 1.3 PC clear trans adapt. Didn't even shift the tranny, huh? Okay. Well, see if we got any. Yep, body control module has no codes. Oh, that's right, you know, we were trying to do the. Okay. heating and AC stuff on this, weren't we? And transfer case, I know that's all working. Watch, it'll pop up a code, yep. Okay, so yeah. The only thing wrong with this truck right now, well, I know there's more things wrong with this truck. Like the intake gasket. And then, speed sensor one didn't pop up. Okay. That's why I got new wheel bearings. Anyway, well, and then let's see, the truck has now got, wow, 270,559 miles on this truck already. Look at that. I did not think I've drove that thing that much. I've already put, holy crap, almost 10,000 miles on this thing since I got it. And I say I don't go anywhere. Alright, well, I'm going to check the weather and decide if I'm going to tear into this or not. And go from there. So, alright. I didn't make that goof again. I put that one in. Put that greaser in. Here's the new inner and outer tie rods for the 2002. There's the idler arm assembly, the pitman arm, and the ball joints, and the two wheel bearings. And I know I should just get out there and jack her up and tear into it. I'm wore out. I hate starting something that I know I can't finish, and like I haven't even looked at the weather for tomorrow and the next day. And I'm really trying to decide whether I want to tear it apart or wait till tomorrow. The more I drive it, the more I damage the tires, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm just sitting here, just cooling off and trying to decide if I want to start on that or not. I know once I start into it, it's only a couple, 3 hours. And that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I might wait till it gets dark and the sun goes down and there's a beautiful breeze out there, and I've got plenty of light if I would need to, so maybe I might just find that recliner over there and just kick back for a little bit and rest. So, oh, and then I guess there was well, I can't pronounce it. Oh, I didn't see that. May cause dizziness. It's for heartburn or whatever, or antacid or something, I don't know. You guys will have to look it up. I don't. Wife went to pick up her script and it was there. I'm like, oh. So she got it. It's kind of helping. Alright. Alrighty. Well, I'm up and moving. I think I've made the decision. 2002 truck will be probably tomorrow or Saturday, depending on the weather. At the bottle of that medicine I took may cause dizziness, but man, I just had a hell of a time getting out of the chair. It hurt, so I'm just going to call it quits for the day, go home, and hit it tomorrow. So, see y'all later. Have a good one, guys, gals, and everybody. We got to keep going to get her done.